Hello traders and welcome to this Bitcoin technical analysis video. In today's video we'll have a look on Bitcoin recent price action. We had 14% move to the downside, 9% move to the upside. Me and traders in the group, we shorted 69,000. We went long at 59,000. I told the group and I was ready for myself to expect big moves to the downside. I'll be showing you why I was seeing that. I was commenting live in the group and I literally nailed 100% of what happened today. That led to 10 to 5 digit gains on my accounts. Both trades, absolute winner. We actually bought with wife the holiday today. I wanted to share a bit of these profits with her, so she's also happy. And it's also 3 a.m. here, so I'm very tired, but I want to do this video now because I know many people wait for this update. And it's best to go over price action while it's fresh, especially if you also do a lot of scalping, because then the other confluence and trades can push out what you already experienced and went over. This was amazing. I have no words, this was one of the largest winning trades for me this year. Such price action. This is bull market, traders. Please pay attention to what I will be showing you today. You can learn a lot. You can apply this into the future setups like this. We have many times more leverage in the system now. The retail money are coming to the market. They are returning to trade Bitcoin. So we will have a lot of these liquidity rounds and outstretch moves where perpetuals are leading big moves to the downside and to the upside. The spot volumes were not even so large, This was mainly from perpetuals. Let's really start to see how was market developing, how I really took those trades. So I'm waking up, one of our traders already is posting. So we had very nice drop into London. It was already, some leverage was getting washed out, but we are getting bullish CVD divergences. We are watching them on aggregated basis. We are not watching single exchange. We want to see all exchanges in the world, okay? So spot market getting absorptions as you approach close to this low, but price is doing lower lows. This is showing you bullish CVD, so we are seeing market is absorbing the even larger pressure than was here. And same thing from the spot. Spot was very aggressively shorting down, getting absorbed. If you push to the higher prices, then these aggressive shorts will need to rebuy the positions, so they will be pushing market up. So let's start when I woke up and we will go over everything what happened today. Absolutely key to learn. Okay, so I'm waking up here. Let's go over here. So 500. So I'm commenting very nice and healthy drop while I was sleeping. Happens often during impulse and bull market combo. Market hunted down, late open interest build up. Now we've seen these drops. Yes, I'm speaking about this one. We've seen these drops in our current uptrend. They are very healthy because they are, cleaning the leverage. And as market accelerates in the, into the all-time highs, it was happening more and more. This one, and this one. All of them we were buying because these were exhaustive price action drops as well. So we were expecting again, and also you are close to the all-time highs, right? So we expect we will attack them sooner or later, especially if Coinbase was bidding like crazy. There was like $200 premium on Coinbase. Now I'm always preparing for two scenarios, so upside and downside. Yes, so I was warning if we take out 65k low without swing failure pattern, deeper correction is on the cards. This actually happened when we took out swing failure pattern all-time high, and we did swing failure pattern on all-time high. So it just happened a bit later. Was preparing traders for the support. Now, as we are opening the day, we are seeing very large. So we had 20,000 bitcoins on stable coins. This is around 1.2 billion. Open interest increase. You can see the price is going up. Open interest is going up. So many of those people are longs. You can verify in other templates when you check the delta also in Exocharts. But we are leading the move, so a lot of people are long here. Same on the coin measured contracts where you use Bitcoin, so many people long. You already know if we do swing failure pattern, okay, and we start to push really down, all these people will be getting trapped. The market will go under their positions, and in the end they will be forced to close positions. As they are buyers, they will be selling. So you already know just from open interest, very high chance this is going to be big pullback if you breach this low, yeah, because you also change market structure. So I'm just warning that. Okay. I'm also saying traders today, this was a really important message. Perpetuals, due their leverage, outstretch the whole move down compared to spot into super thin order books. This also makes good case we might bounce back up easier if we continue to see the spreads absorptions and spot don't dump further. So I'm saying there is high chance we will just push up because this drop was led by the perpetual markets. Spot was fine, spot was going sideways, nothing crazy. You know, when perpetuals are fighting spot markets, it's high chance you will fade the move. So that's what happened, and we went for the all-time highs. By the way, look at our TRDR template. We have few templates on TRDR which are very, very simple, showing us aggregated books. All exchanges in the world were, you know, buying, supporting pricing limits here. This was really good longs for us. We were taking some profits here. Yet again, before moves up, we are seeing order books are, you know, trying to put support on the market. Then we went up, and we are seeing also locally we had reasons to take profit as well, because, you know, later we got this dump again order book. So this was nice. Let's go further. As you were pushing very close to the all-time highs, you also trapped some nice longs. They were providing intraday resistance, so we had multiple scalp shorts out of them. You can see what's really, really great when you have open interest increase and people are buying or selling in special area and they are trapped. Now you are getting on retests. This is also market structure resistance, so from technical analysis. But you also know we have a lot of trap people in this node, so we also got rejection from them as well on NAD London. So that's also, when you trade, you can't do just technical analysis. You need to know where people are trapped. If we attack all-time highs from today drop, you have really nice intraday position exposure traders. Also, if no swing value pattern, I think to trade on big breakout will be useful, because those people, some of our traders were longing that drop. Let's go further down. We had one more trade. Now we get into the high volume node of the trap traders and also the previous session. This was getting front run, this point of control, but the high volume node was providing nice pullback view, and actually somewhere here, if you wanted scalp short, was given. Let's go further. This is just beauty. Auction market theory. It must be really core of your trading system, because it's providing us very valuable data each day. You see where we stopped? Yeah. Is it coincidence we stopped with a naked val? Nope. This was more local range, but market really rotated the range and stopped at the naked val. Very, very useful confluence. And you see it was exhaustive price action over here. All parameters getting met. Very, very strong long for you. Very good. We are watching Coinbase Premium. So a lot of the demand past few days was coming from US market. ETFs and the US as whole was following on Bitcoin. You can see when you see the premium on Coinbase, it's very, very easy to know it's coming from them, because Coinbase is the main gateway for the US market. Super easy. They were bidding like crazy. I was also outlining for traders, it is possible we will do swing value pattern from 70,000. The 70k was very, very strongly protected. All exchanges in the world had very large orders at 70,000. We in the end didn't reach 70,000, but we still had big short on the swing value pattern. But you always prepare yourself. I'm also marking high time frame liquidity. This one was building for 2 years, I think, 2-3 years. And I'm also warning traders if we get no swing value pattern, because of course price can go only up and down. So we have two options here. We either do swing value pattern or we will push higher. When Bitcoin starts to push really higher, like our 70k order book resistance, you don't try to look for shorts, because in all-time high territories, you can move 5 to 20% easily, like Bitcoin did when we broke to 20k in the 2021 cycle. So yeah, this is not a valid strategy. You need to adjust your strategy to bull market. We can discuss this at the end of the video if you want. Now we were very close to the all-time highs. I was saying battle of early non-patient shorters, which will be fuel. A lot of people were trying to front run. When we go to smaller time frame, 1 minute time frame, I need to put it on my chart. So we go to we know exactly. So let's go 1 minute time frame. So you see, I was seeing a lot of shorts actually coming in, but they were getting absorbed. Like market was really relentless and wanted to take out this major swing value pattern. It was, major target. It always is. It's very hard to see. Like you will skip it. So we are getting into the swing failure pattern. We are waiting, by the way, because Coinbase hit all-time highs, but the world did not. So these are early shorts getting wrecked. So, I'm not even commenting. Like it was, we had like a few seconds to react. Our traders in the group know we are ready for this swing failure pattern. I was posting, I was actually trading this. You can see I was actually shorting 3 times on the way to the downside, because this is the swing failure pattern we had at all-time highs has potential to be medium to high time frame trade. I was telling our traders that it's not just local moves, so I'm getting really big exposure, especially when I'm seeing the volume reaction and other order flow tools. You see, I'm saying 3 odds on the way down, 70% take profit one at lows, as it was large size, 10 average trade profits in one trade. So initial move to the downside was already massive. I trade 2 accounts, so the other account was getting position was also day trader, because I know there is potential on such swing failure pattern to also engage for much longer durations. But scalper was more aggressive. We take profit was big size, so it's best to sometimes to trade dually. Yes. You see from auction market theory, market was still, the initial bounce was coming from the previous range VAH. Yes, you look at the volume. Yeah, so it was very exhaustive locally. Yes, if market would bounce from here and start to do market structure to the upside, we could easily break out 5 to 10%. So as a scalper, you really need to take profit on such trade. On day trader, you take profit 1, and if we see more signs of weakness, then we can continue our moves to the downside. So I'm saying market still no acceptance into the previous range. Structure is intact. We hold main poke of the range with high volume node. Needs to be lost for further down. Taking out 65k without swing failure pattern would be great sign for medium time for pullback. So you see how I'm thinking: green light, or red light. The green light will accelerate profits in the current positions. 65k is really key because it was very high volume, candle, and a lot of people would be stopped out when they were buying these, because a lot of our traders in the group also bought this dip here. So we know many people in the world participated, so they will be fuel once you break down and no swing failure pattern. They'll be adding fuel. Yes. Okay, so let's go further. The only exchange actually in the world which didn't took all-time highs was the Binance. That was really strange. All exchanges in the world did it, just Binance skipped it. But anyway, it was just one exchange, so it's it's not so big problem. Yet again, I'm saying 65k key to be lost along with the local auction market IMT levels. As a scalper, good choice. It can make, but because trader here was taking profit earlier, entered the market in 1 minute and took most profit, so this was already showing trader is just trading one account and he is very aggressive on take profit, while I clearly said As a scalper, good choice. As a day trader, trade has much larger potential. It can make 5 times more than what scalper did. I'm married to the day trade short. Red candle priest approved it. Sometimes I do these jokes. So yes, I'm clearly saying I'm really in big short, expecting down moves. So the post we discussed before from open interest, I really said these people will be fuel when we break lower, easy 10 to 20% pullback. When we go to open interest, over here, 5-minute time frame. Yep. The one I was showing you at the beginning of the video, you can see what happened. So we were leading down, and once market lost this 65k, we tried for sync failure pattern, failed, and then we started to see rejection from market structures. Do you see who was driving move to the downside? Exactly those people I was mentioning at the beginning of the video. All those longs forced to close. In the end, they capitulated and liquidated in the big wick. How do we know that? Well, we have Tradingdifferent tool, and Tradingdifferent tool was precise. We can let it load. See loading? Yeah, it's loading. We can let it load and we can continue. Okay. We did another target from the, especially scalper took some profit. Also, day trader took a bit of profit. You playing it safe? Because we hit another empty target. Yes. If you wanted, you could have a scalp long there as well. Now, daily VWAP was holding, but I said group I shorted over 7 times since swing failure pattern. It's scalper trading, of course. Day trader is chilling. So day trader is in normal position. I don't want to lower my entry much, but scalper was very, very aggressive. As we were downtrending down, I was scalping any bounce on the Bitcoin because I saw potential for this massive reversal. I'm also outlining potential supports for traders. So I saw 2 supports on a chart. One was 62k, and then we had 50,800. Actually, Bitcoin week bottom out at 59,000, so it was $500 higher than I was outlining. But this is really because the order flow changed. It was more like an area, so it was getting front run because the order book started to be really aggressive. I will be showing you just in a sec. We are getting a bounce here, 65,000. We did swing failure pattern actually. These walls are trying to stabilize. We actually had a scalp long here, just scalp long in a counter trade. The main trend is down now. Yes, I'm saying traders today shows why trading 2 accounts is needed. One account firmly locked in medium to high time frame short, and it will be collecting nice founding in the bull market. And second account, main scalper having fun with aggressive volatility today. 7 shorts and 2 longs so far since all-time highs. This was the second long. We are seeing we still have the this was like more like local liquidity, but the major liquidity is still further down. Now I had another long. This was counter trade long with order books, so we see Tradingdifferent importance. We are seeing very massive beats on a Bitcoin price. We took 2 of them. This was another really good drop. And once we get into the wall, it raised from 770 to over 1,000. So this was really 60 million order, over 60 million order on the order books. This is usually bullish sign when you trade with the order books. So because this wall also helps you protect your entry at least locally. So another great scalp for me. And you see what happened. Took nice take profit one. As this is counter trade, I'm taking very large take profits one, so 60 to 70%. So I am guaranteeing myself making money and earning for stop loss. And also, if I'm stopped out, this is winning trade. Okay. Do you see? I said I took nice take profit one just now based on symmetry. Let me go on chart. Actually, that take profit was. So we go over here. 65k, yes, here. So the bounce was from 63 to 100. Let me find it on the chart. So it was 17. Yes, over here. So this was the long. Market went a bit, so we need to go for 2.5%. Yes, I was taking profit here. So market was going a bit further, but I got to take profit, and in the end more weakness show up. Really nice scalp. You see, there was reason to take that trade as well. The main support when you lose this impulsive structure, and these people who are heavily longing will be puking into this range. Market initially was looking decently enough for the scalp long, as we are holding the 6-day VAH. Yeah, so you see how market is respecting those nice levels. I also took 15% take profit on day trade short, as the leverage on the trade is still well above 3x, and my scalp long was going with AMT and 6-day VAH, not just blindly long. Also, this was the scalp trade, but I also took profit already. This was 10% drop. Yes, so nice partial profit is never wrong on a day trade as well. We were getting some Coinbase bidding, so they were trying to stabilize the market, but let's go further down. So market was trying to stabilize, but I still had alerts under the low in case we go further. Now you see we are pushing up, but the orders are starting to show up, and they actually prevented any moves to the upside. Yes, so we were leading continuation to the downside. Just looking, because one of the members so our long-term member is asking, do you still expect further down? And later I reply, where is my reply? Yes, here we are. When the member is asking, and we are at 64,000, there is still a lot of open interest to be wiped down. If we go for the good portions of it, it can be 15 to 20% pullback. Now we reach 9% pullback, so close to 10% threshold. But yes, more downside is expected, so I'm assuring traders we go further down. Why? It's very simple. Of course, technical analysis for me is 10 to 20, I would say 20-30% at max of my decisions. Rest of it is order flow. But when you took out the 65k lows, you change market structure. So very simple. You go like this, new high, but now you are taking this. So you are actually doing market structure change of character. And now when you go further down, you are now taking all these lows here. This is also further sign of weakness and change of market structure. So that's why I was expecting we are now initiating medium to high time frame pullback. Also, market was pushing relentlessly past 2 weeks. We just need pullbacks. This is happening in the bull markets. It's every time part of the healthy process to wipe out leverage. Okay, let's go further. So the gravity is still calling for Bitcoin. So I'm saying traders, these local bounces are fine to scalp, but medium and higher time frame still looks juicy for more down. Yeah, so you can counter trade, you can have fun with scalp, but you are not changing anything on your day trade short. And do you see how many times I gave the traders in a group assurance we had down? This is important because people often take profits. Yeah, but you need to really enjoy the trade when it's potential for it. And we see that also in our aggregated template. So we are seeing very heavy delta from perpetuals. This is showing us this is not just local move, because you already went over these thresholds. This was local delta pushing up. Then we had some shorts at top, perfectly fine. Now it's almost double the perpetuals delta. It's showing you high time frame traders and medium time frame traders are closing their position on leverage as well. And there is also new shorts coming up, so all time frame traders are getting engaged now. This is very, very different compared to this. And again, I'm saying, because sometimes people join up later, I need to rewrite the move. A lot of longs will get into trouble the lower we go. So you see, I'm expecting the lower we go, the more we accelerate. The moves should accelerate. Inverse also in huge longs. So everybody in big longs, what can go wrong? A lot of pain ahead. I would touch longs only as a scalper at this point. Very simple. And watching these areas. 858k bidding in the order books. Let's go further down. We are discussing with traders, and I'm really saying it's brewing for the grand finale. This was the main prediction, because some traders in the world maybe thought it's over. Market FOMO'd hard recently, and it will not end up with chill out range. Yes, so I don't expect market to go into range. It has to be major exhaustive price action event with large wick. Once leverage gets washed out, we will resume bull market trajectory. And trader is pointing out, this is the main magnet for us. This is where the most pain is in the world. And this is where Bitcoin headed. This I had smaller scalp, another scalp with these spot balls, easy 1% in pocket, nothing special. And now what happened? We actually went for the major moves to the downside. I'm saying group, I hit large, take profits on day trade short, and also I'm also in the long. Secondary support sorted it out. That 58,500 I was talking about at the beginning of the video, and the whole area. I expect a lot of beers from all of you in the future. Meetup called up this move in the advance. We are seeing huge wick, so many people, and it was really great. You actually took out 60k as well, because you had some FOMO sellers below 60k. Some people in the world, definitely I can imagine, were shorting 60k break. They thought, okay, now it's time for 50k, but they got trapped. You will literally see them in a few posts later, which I got from Exocharts. It was really wild trading, because we actually had not much liquidity there. It was like hot potato trading, so hot potato was thrown, market orders matching, and almost no limits. Everything was market order down there, almost no limits too. Now when we go to Tradingdifferent, so our tools always, that's why we have multiple screens. We don't trade out of one screen as a you are not in Stone Age, you need to be in the maximum age. So we are seeing these massive moves to the downside. Open interest is decreasing. Look at that. So all the metrics on exhaustive price action, which is when you have EPA, which is the pinnacle of work in our group, which is like cherry on top, and you learn that modules, this was your highest chance to actually get into big longs, because all of those metrics were getting into the extremes. Now what happened? We are not surprised. Open interest is decreasing, huge numbers, over 700 million open interest drop on this week candle. All these people longing from here, their stop losses are hit, they are getting liquidated, just beautiful. And now, after we did so, first of all, stabilization was not coming as much from the spot markets. Spot markets had really every 1000 there was one spot wall. It was nothing crazy. I mean, this one was pretty substantial. This one was big, and it actually survived. So this was great for. Look at that. So yeah, it was just weak there, but it was never retested. So from spot markets, if you were longing, of course you were not longing down here, but much further when the market was showing you strength, you were putting stop loss behind the wick. You got protection on spot market, but the much larger protection actually happened over here. My longs actually started in this region, but I was adding after new orders showed up, and they were supporting us. So we had first two big orders over here. This time it was 1000, so it's like 60 million orders, really big. And then we had another 100 million orders on perpetual markets in Binance here. Binance still is the king. it's making 20 to 25% global volume. So, and it's making trading easier compared to traditional markets because you have such a centralized entity. And we know what Binance is, what is happening on Binance Metas. Huge longs. I actually made equal money on this bounce. It was percentual wise smaller than the short from 69k, but I made a lot more money because I was also adding it. I know we hit the maximum pain point for the longs. Everything played out as we wanted. Plus we had additional supports at 58k. That was the area we were preparing a bit later. It was getting front run because of these orders. These orders, if we had no orders like this here, it would be much more likely you would actually return to the week. That's what you need to really see. You need to see cooperation in the order books for your entries. Most of my entries are affected by the Tradingdifferent and order book, so this is very straightforward to trade. Now we are going sideways. Of course, we are expecting big move because people capitulated shorting. I will be showing you so many shorts trapped actually on this move. Now we are getting into the sideways range. Yes, of course, market needs to range after such move. It's very unlikely you will see very big impulse to the upside, to the downside. We will be in range for some time, but you also see what happened here. We are getting another huge. How much was added? So from 3,600 to this was crazy. We added over here 4 or 3,000 bitcoins on Binance. Really crazy. And actually, when we went over here, these were like front running walls. When I turn off, they were. Look at that, crazy. So someone really shorted. This was new short here into this wall, and also new short into this wall as well. Opening first was increasing. It's a bit delay on Binance, so it was like 20 million short getting trapped already here. So you are falling from 69,000, 15%, and now you will be shorting with 20 million order into the walls. Oh, what you are doing, that guy, yeah? So that's what we want. We wanted like big shorts into these orders. Only one got filled, but this again, you can scalp this, yes, these walls. Look at the big bounce. This was percentually like 2-3% move. Crazy. These orders are now pulled out. They spoofed market more than enough. That's fine. So let's go further. Yes, we see bounce mainly from the leverage. Spot is still selling, but is getting absorbed. So it's not ideal, but it's not bearish. Yes, so because of absorptions as well. Spot is selling, but it's not leading market down. That's perfectly fine. So you see how many people shorted the lows. Look at that. So first of all, when we were pushing down the week, the market still tried the continuation. Look at the shorts here. Oh, I should maybe make it larger. 50 million shorts, but market already, this was the week, and we actually, when we are getting into the pullback, you really want this high volume now to hold on the retest, and that's what happened. So actually you had order flow long with the order flow as well. If you would lose this area, now we are also I was preparing traders to watch 60,800 in the future, and also of course 60k. Huge shorts are now trapped at 60k. And also at the 60,800. These will be very likely future supports based on order flow. And the sooner you revisit this, the better chance for reaction, because now, just from the order flow perspective, you need to account. You can range here for sometimes for hours or days, and the market will be building liquidity. If the critical thresholds is breached, like market is ranging for too long, then these weeks will have less power because more people will be getting stopped out. It's like they will overcome these trap traders in a week. Yeah. So this was, the more time, it would be best really to revisit the week the sooner, but it's okay. You still know there is potential to be support there. It's big orders. But just I'm telling you this tip. So here was the new trader getting trapped. Okay, so I covered what happened. I really wanted to guide you over this. Now, what happened for Bitcoin? So first of all, my charts got destroyed a bit, so I need to rechart Bitcoin. Very likely tomorrow. I mean today when I wake up. So for my perspective on Bitcoin is right now 1 hour time frame. it's very likely we are still initiating medium time frame pullback or high time frame pullback, but it's also likely we get into the range here first, and after this range break to the upside or to the downside, we will have more data. So we need to watch. Market needs to digest such a move. This was 15% move, yes, 14% move. Also, in case Bitcoin recovers, we will need to recover this market structure. We also have a lot of trap longs here, so we will have a lot of resistance on the way up. If Bitcoin starts to recover here and take out this high, I expect Bitcoin to do massive breakout to the upside, because now you would also trap these local, not just local, very big shorts here. It would be like a huge bear trap, yeah? So everybody shorting, now you trap all of them. How likely it is not so likely, but if it happens, I will not be looking to short the high again. I'll be very careful, because you can do massive, like 5 to 20% breakout, same what Bitcoin did before. We can have a look from intraday perspective as well. So now, what's your signs of strength currently for the Bitcoin? Yes. So the maximum sign of strength for you can do at the moment is to definitely trade outside this range here. So you want to create new range in these areas or even here. If you start, because market was here but is trying to fight now at the 6-day back. If we, why it's over here, should be here, yes. And now if we get acceptance of this range, we will focus on trading this range again. But if we lose this low again, I will expect much larger pullbacks, because this was previously really good demand area. If it's gonna be lost, we have single prints here. Now we have this really little range, which can act as decent support. Local support, but the main support for us then is gonna be, because this is not support. Yeah, I think I went over this in the previous video. This range will be support here, 52k, very, very big support. So this is no support. So it's gonna be so important to not take out this low. And we have really big longs engaged in this week. So they will also capitulate and further like drive price further down. The main goal for the Bitcoin will be definitely to get acceptance into this range, to this top range, and it's gonna be a big fight at 66k. If you can reclaim 66k, then yes, we can again attack the all-time highs, but it's gonna be some resistance. We've got a lot of buyers here, so be aware of that. This daily candle really needs to become nicely green and start to push up, because yes, the close was this was a very bearish candle, but the close was still within this candle. So but let's have a look on, because this was again high time frame move, so we need these market structures long term. And you yet again see this one supported us again. We also need to reclaim this one and create it as a support and push to the upside, if you want to see upside, of course. But you see these higher time frame market structures doing their job. That also was a confluence for me when I was taking profit on a 50% drop, okay, and looking for long. Just beautiful. How are the anchor VWAPs looking? Like, so let's have a look. Oh yeah, look at that. So staying above this, because every impulsive move needs own anchor VWAPs. Now we really need to stay above this. So there will be battle for here. While you're staying above them, you can open, like you have a road open to more upside. Lose them and you will open road to fill the week again. You see which anchor VWAP stopped us? It was actually, you imagine anchor VWAP as a moving point of control, yeah, hunting the price. So finally, this 12-day range, which really has good volume in it, we were catching up to it this week here. So this was another confluence when you were looking for longs there. Order blocks are much lower. How is TRDR looking? Oh yeah, stabilization. That's why we also see some stabilizations here. Orderbooks are trying to stop the price moving to the downside. Not much shorts above us, very big limits below us. That's why we expect some nice range here, nice sideways range for some time. What is the funding rate doing? We want to see big reset. Oh yeah, we finally. This is really good. Market was heavily overheated, 0.10%. That's heavy. Now we are getting into the 0.01. That's great. This see back in deposit for support. In case we go much lower and we get into the negative funding rate, those are typically the best bottoms for the Bitcoin. Like here, yeah, we went briefly into the negative, then big moves to the upside. But we haven't been negative for a very long time. Actually, the last time was over here. Look here, so many people trying to short with leverage. Yes, we are dipping into the negative. This is the best magnitude. You know, market is getting when you have like such a negative drop on the funding rate. You know, market is probably getting into the final stage of the big drops. It was pretty easy to do, but yeah, really nice reset on funding rate. Velo. We need to go to chart. Also very healthy. This is aggregated premium on open interest. So it's showing you how much leverage is in the open interest build up compared to spot markets. Also very healthy pullback. I think this one was not negative for some time as well. Yeah, last time here and then market squeeze. Yeah, very nice. So also very nice drop. Like this drop is very healthy for the Bitcoin. We needed that leverage cleanse, but also altcoins had same thing. When you go to, you know, one direction and too long, then this is gonna happen, and you will see that more in the bull market. So I hope it's gonna be a good lesson for you to watch for those warning signs. Open interest analysis, super key. In our group, in educational modules, I wrote multiple articles about open interest. For me, I can see the future with open interest, so make sure don't underestimate this. This is also strong. Okay guys, so I'm pretty tired. I just wanted to cover this price action here. We had many good trades in this, but I will not be covering this today. So I wish this video was useful, traders. Thank you for watching, and I wish you many good trades ahead. And if you are new to trading, join our group. You will not regret. It's time to become nice, strong, profitable trader. So traders, thank you for watching, and bye in the group.